If you don't know what to share in your Christmas cookie swap, we do. 12 plates, 12 kinds, 12 days of Christmas cookies are filling our Studio 5 kitchen today. And Becky Low is our baker. Tiffany, our studio coordinator, just summed it up. This is Christmas in the kitchen, isn't it?
It is. It is.
It smells amazing. It looks amazing. And this 12 days of Christmas cookie exchange is sort of a tradition for you.
It is. Well, actually, dating back, we were staying at a cabin, and it was Christmas Eve, and I thought, I'm going to make all these cookies. What was I thinking? So I have a friend that actually got me onto the 12 days, Camellia Patey, and she makes these cookies and gives to her friends and co-workers, etc. And so I don't do all 12,
okay,
but I love this idea, either as an exchange or, in my case, I just recruited my coworkers.
So if you were doing all 12, you're baking 12 different varieties, one each day?
Correct. You can do it a variety of things. So one each day, or you can do them ahead and put just a couple into a bag, or a few and just give a few, or you can give them 12 days, you know, with different, a small variety with it. So the 12 is the key. You
got together with the coworkers and did this cookie swap. Was it fun?
Oh, yes, yes. It was amazing to see the tradition that came out from my friends, coworkers, and we just enjoyed munching on them at a staff meeting.
It's more than just sugar. You're sharing memories at that point. This was the recipe handed down to me by my grandma or whatnot, and I love that exchange and that bonding of friendship. So you've got 12 recipes for us. We can take one, we can try them all. Let's start going down the list because you're going to want every recipe for sure at some point.
Okay, the first one is a Linzer, and this is made with Utah jam, and so it's a nice little fun window that you can just open up, you know, see the jam in it. It's sprinkled with powdered sugar.
Is Linzer the type of cookie or the shape of cookie?
Oh, no, it's the type.
The type, okay.
And the little window with it.
Okay.
Okay, then I love this one. This is a ginger snap with white chocolate, dipped in white chocolate.
Oh, yum.
And here's a fun idea that you can just put one in a bag. And so, you know, you could give 12 of these, and you're still doing the 12 days of Christmas.
I like that.
Put a little note on there. And so that's a fun one.
Okay.
Okay, the next one is the spice cookie, and this is a very fun tradition that Tim shared. It's from his ancestral home in Amsterdam. And so these are spice cookies, and it's his grandmother's press that they use with it. So love that.
It's very intricate. I love the art on that.
Next one, this is a classic that everybody has to have. That's the fudgy, no-bake cookies. Easy to do. You can whip that out, and again, you know, give a few, whatever you'd like.
Which, if you're making all 12, you need a few easy varieties in there just to break it up.
You do.
Here,
sugar cookies.
This is not easy. Look how those are decorated.
You know, and actually, you can just do sprinkles with buttercream frosting, or when it gets to the fancy, then I go to my friends. So Sweet Shop Natalie did these for me.
And,
you know, she's the decorator. I'm not.
They're beautiful.
But I do sprinkles. Do sprinkles very, very well.
Sugar cookie only needs sprinkles. That's the bare minimum, right?
Yes,
from there, it's up to you.
Wonderful.
What's this one?
Okay, this is a chocolate mocha. And you know, I'm not a coffee drinker, and I'm usually not one that likes mocha, but
flavor.
I love this combination. It is just a very nice, rich, chocolatey flavor. And it's pretty.
Smell.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Okay, we're going to jump over here to our gingerbread friends.
You can't have Christmas without gingerbread cookies, gingerbread. Soft gingerbread men. And you can either use them plain, put raisins down their bellies, or you could do some simple decorations, or you could actually use the color flow and fill up the whole thing.
They have to be soft, though,
They
right?
do. They do. For me, they have to be soft.
Snowballs?
Yes. This is a lime coconut snowball. And this one, yeah, absolutely.
Lime coconut?
And Cammie, who gave me this recipe, she said that her son has a nut allergy, and that's what she grew up with all these nut cookies. And so this is one they found for her son.
I don't have an allergy, but I don't like nuts. So
I like this
I like
one.
the lime and the coconut snowball for sure. What's next?
Okay, Scottish chocolate bar. And so that has a nice wedge of chocolate in the middle, and then that Scottish shortbread with it on the bottom and on the crumble on the top.
These are pretty.
And easy. This is Jen's favorite. She says it's not anything new or different, but it's her favorite. You know, Reese's peanut butter cup in the middle of there, and you just enjoy it through.
Some cool shapes and swirls on the next two?
Yes, the date swirl, that's Mike's favorite. And he used to steal all of his grandmother's cookies when she'd bring them. And then the last one is Yaya's cookies. Yaya is Greek for grandma.
That's right.
And so this is Lacey and our grandma, Yaya. Yeah, wedding cookies, or the wedding cookies. She calls them powdered sugar cookies.
Somehow I have to think if Mike, back to the swirl cookies, was stealing from his grandma, Santa kind of forgave him. Grandma worked the magic
Absolutely.
and it all worked out.
In fact, he loved them so much that she started making them for his birthday because, you know, it stopped the stealing.
All right, we kind of took an unofficial poll on the Studio 5 staff, and our favorite were these melted snowman cookies, just because of the fun whimsy of the frosting. So you're going to show us how to do this.
I am. Okay, so basically it is a snickerdoodle recipe. Everybody has a snickerdoodle recipe.
Sure.
The only difference is, you know, it's the butter, the sugar, and the egg, and then the only difference is I've added cocoa into the mix. Okay. Okay, so you just roll it out like you normally would, and then roll it in sugar. Okay, and that's what we have. You know, so it's a chocolate snickerdoodle. That's basically what it is. But the fun part, I love recipes that you can do with kids. Even little Emmy could do this one.
Are we sure? Have you seen Emmy in the kitchen? Yesterday I found macaroni and she's like so far under the dining room table, this belly couldn't even get under there to fetch it. So she's pretty creative in how she decorates. Oh, well, she's going to like this. Okay. You know, from the rolling of the balls and just handling it, that's like Play-Doh. Yeah, that's true. Okay, once it's baked, we're going to put some white chocolate on the top. So this is a puddle. Okay, so I'm going to do one, and then I'm going to hand you that. This is our melt. Puddle. Okay. And while you're doing that, I'm going to get the Reese's peanut butter cups ready to go. You want to do this while the cookie is still melty, so that chocolate is melty. Do I get to throw in a tip of my own? Yes. You want to buy double what you need of the Reese's peanut butter cups, because they'll never all make it onto the cookie, or is that just at my house? And here's a little tip with it too. You want to cut those in half. Okay, so half is part of the hat, and then cut the rim off. Okay. Now you eat this part. See, you thought of it. You had us in mind. Let me borrow that knife from you. Okay, so we will just put that little hat back together. Put this on here. Okay, Emmy can do that part. She can. It might be all over the place, but she can do it. Next, we're going to add a couple of eyes to our melt. And, you know, if it doesn't go on right, that's okay. He's droopy. Yep, he's drooping. He's got character. And then a nose. And so these are just little orange sprinkles. And just drop one on there. And again, wherever it lands, that's good. You could use tweezers, but no, I don't think so. Did we finish them off? Did we get it all? Yep. Well, you didn't eat your other half. Well, mine just looks like, I'm talking about Emmy making the mess. Clearly she gets it from her mom. Oh, you know, this is fun. Fun. The kids can decorate. You know, his buttons even fell down. And so. He's a mess. Yeah, he's a mess. It's just fun. Becky, thank you so much. You bet. Look for all of these recipes, and thank your coworkers to us as well for sharing this whole ensemble, this whole kitchen counter full. Look for all recipes on our website, studio5.ksl.com, and a fun new tradition perhaps to start this season, the 12 Days of Christmas Cookie Exchange.